And an icy mess that's been here across central Texas as this winter storm continues to impact most of the area. Let's take it over to our live Centix seamless gutter sky tracker across Woodway, Killeen, Temple, and Bryan and College Station. We can't even see Temple because it's covered in freezing rain, but down in Woodway, we are still seeing some pretty icy conditions across the road. A lot of it is sleet, a lot of it is freezing rain. The rain that we saw yesterday afternoon actually froze over on the road, so very icy mess across the area. You're looking outside of to the northeast on Highway 84. Down in Killeen, we are still seeing an icy mess across the roads as well. If you have to be out early this morning, make sure to please be careful, drive as slow as possible, because you may be an expert in driving in winter weather, but when it comes to an icy mess, nobody is an expert in that is for sure. Let's take it over to our exclusive Viper radar. We're still seeing a bit of a wintry mix across Waco and Killeen. Bryan and College Station, we are still watching a little bit of rain because temperatures are above freezing. Some snow is also starting to impact our northwestern counties, but for the most part across Waco, Temple, and Killeen, we are still going to continue to see a bit of a wintry mix as we head into our afternoon. Road conditions are pretty hectic as you head out this morning. Icy along Highway 35 as you get down towards the Brazos Valley. Again, those temperatures are above freezing, so road conditions are still pretty wet. Rainfall totals, we did see a pretty nice rain across the area last night. Those rainfall totals are basically above three quarters of an inch here in Waco, a little more than an inch and a half in Mejia, as well as down in Temple. We did see over a half an inch of rain. And like I said, a lot of that rain did freeze over once those temperatures fell below freezing across Waco, Temple, and Killeen in our northwestern counties. And so that is why we are still seeing this icy mess across the area. Ice accumulations over the last 24 hours have been around 1/10 of an inch here in Waco, up in Hillsboro to Gatesville and Lampasas. The pink you're seeing is still that wintry mix that's occurring across our viewing area. Comanche and Brownwood, they are starting to see a little bit more snow impacting the area, so that's why you're not seeing as much of that pink color like you are across central Texas. Like I said, road temperatures are below freezing, so any precipitation that is still falling and will be falling by this afternoon is going to remain in a freezing matter as it falls and makes contact with the ground, because the road temperatures are below freezing as well as air temperatures are going to remain below freezing as we head towards this afternoon. Everything that falls is going to refreeze as we head into the overnight tonight, even into tomorrow as well, because temperatures are expected to be below freezing not until Saturday. So a lot of the melting is not going to take place until this weekend. Brazos Valley is still looking at road temperatures above freezing. We still are under a winter storm warning until 6 p.m. for most of the viewing area. That excludes our southernmost viewing area that'll expire at about 9 o'clock tonight, and a winter weather advisory for our far southeastern counties that'll expire tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the morning. So we are still watching that as this wintry precipitation still makes its way through the area. Like I said, temperatures across the area are still below freezing. 27 degrees here in Waco, 25 up in Hillsboro, 20 in Comanche and Brownwood, 25 in Lampasas. And if you factor in those winds out of the north, anywhere between about 10 to 15 miles per hour sustained, gusting to 20 to about 25 miles per hour, we're seeing a wind chill, or what it feels like in the teens. It feels more like 15 degrees here in Waco, 18 up in Mejia, 16 over in Hillsboro. It feels like 17 degrees down in Temple. We're going to take you over to our road conditions across the area. Like I said, a pretty icy mess out there. If you have to be out this morning, make sure to drive with caution. We are seeing a lot of snow and ice accumulated across the major highways. Don't take any back roads because those roads have not been driven on. If you're going to have to be out, make sure to drive on roads that have already been driven on. It'll give you a little bit more traction on this ice, but like I said, when it comes to driving on ice, nobody's an expert, that's for sure. As always, keep it here with Fox 44 News. We'll have more updates for you coming up in just a few minutes, and we will keep you posted as we continue this winter storm.